another pregnancy update. So today I'm doing an 8-week update. I'm 8 weeks and 3 days, I should be. So since 6.5 weeks I've been suffering with absolute terrible nausea. This light is doing no justice. So I've been suffering really bad with feeling sick. I've only been sick the once, which was the very, very first day. I'm just going to shut this window. Yeah, so from there I've just been feeling really, really nauseous. And I've not really been eating. Like, I've totally gone off like your proper dinner meals. Like, there's nothing I want, there's no meats that I want. So literally I've just been sticking with like a little bit of mashed potato. I've been having like some crumpets for the last couple of days, which have been going down nice with some real butter on it. A bit of toast, a bit of bread, some sandwiches, which I think I said in my last one. So just things that are a bit more sort of, I don't know, bland and easier to like digest. Like one of the things I looked up, they said stick to potatoes and rice and pasta and all the sort of plain foods like that. And obviously when I was pregnant with Zach, obviously I suffered with nausea from my second trimester all the way through until just before I had Zach. So I literally, through that whole time feeling nauseous, I didn't eat anything. I ate a little bit of toast in the morning if I could stomach it, and I would eat a small amount of mash, mixed veg and gravy every day. Sorry. And it wasn't until right at the end that the only sort of thing, it wasn't a craving, it was more just, it's the only thing I fancied because it was cold and it was just like refreshing, was lemon sorbet. That was the only thing that I actually fancied. I didn't crave it, I could have gone without it, but it's just something that I've really fancied. And at the moment I'm really fancying ice cream. So today, guys, I'm treating myself because it's Saturday. I'm going to treat myself to a Ben & Jerry's ice cream. The flavour I chose was the One Love, which I think is the newest kind of flavour they've got out. It's banana flavoured ice cream. I think it's got like chocolate and caramel and bits in it. I can't remember now, but it does taste nice. So I've done that because I didn't really fancy a lot of caramel or chocolate ice cream or anything like that, like too sickly. The only other thing that I've really only been enjoying a little bit is like crisps. But anyway, back to the 8 weeks. I'm rambling on. Yeah, so nausea, bloating, weeing quite a bit. The only symptom that's sort of lessened is my boobs. My boobs are less sore now. But yeah, that's probably about the only symptom that's sort of gone down. But I know that can happen. And I think it did with Zach. I think they calmed down, and obviously when it's time for the whole milk part, they start getting bigger and hurting and all that stuff. So yeah, so when I read on my app, which I have to go by my app because otherwise I forget, and I've already got baby brain, I tell you. Oh dear. It's like when you go upstairs, you know, you forget what you've gone upstairs for. You go downstairs and you forget, you know, or you leave the room to another room. It's like that at the moment. So see, I'm doing it now. So yeah, I looked on my pregnancy app, which I do every Wednesday, because that's when, you know, every Wednesday is when I hit that next week. So yeah, I checked my app, and the baby is the size of a raspberry now, so still only a little tiny thing. But it says something like the tail's dropped now, so it doesn't look like a tadpole or whatever they call it. And I think it's now called a fetus and not an embryo. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it was saying on the app. So anyway, and the past week, TMI, guys, so stop watching. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. It's a little bit TMI though, but we're all women here, so it's fine, right? Constipation, guys. Oh, it's really getting to me. And obviously with the nausea, and like anyone that's like suffered constipation before, you know that obviously when it builds up, it makes you feel sick as well. So that's not helping either. So I went up to the chemist this morning and asked about like suppositories, because I hate taking like swallowing poo pills in that sense. So I asked about the suppositories because obviously they're easier. So the pharmacist had a look and she said obviously on all the packs in it say you have to ask your doctor, you know, if they would recommend that it's okay for you to take. So obviously being a Saturday I can't ring a GP because obviously they're closed over the weekend. What are you doing, baby girl? Yes, so obviously I've got to wait till Monday for that, but if any of you have taken, oh god, I've got like hiccupy burps now. If any of you have taken suppository, like in early pregnancy, comment below, guys, because I'd really like to know, you know, hopefully before Monday, before I ring. So yeah, so that's pretty much the 8-week update. I said to you guys, I'm not going to do it like every week and bore you. So it's just pretty much certain weeks I'll pick out. Like I've done like my last one, if you look back, it's 6 weeks. So I did say on that one I'll do an 8-week update, and then obviously my next one will be a 12-week update, which I'm hoping, I think I am 12 weeks in the week of my first scan. So I'll probably do an update after the scan so I can show you guys the scan picture and obviously update you guys with all that. Let me just think. Oh, with the first scan, I don't know what it's like in other countries, but obviously you don't have many scans for your pregnancy unless you're having issues. So I think with Zach I only got like 3 or 4 scans. So obviously I had my first scan, which this time I've done the same, because they say like when you're at the doctor's and you tell them like, oh, I'm pregnant now, blah blah blah, and they put you through for your first scan appointment. They say to you like, would you like to go to one of the hospitals that are sort of like in London, which is one of the big ones, or would you like one of your local ones? Now the local only do like your normal scans, so they don't do like any health checks and checks with the baby. It's literally just, you know, your normal scan check, and probably like hear the heartbeat and stuff like that, and then that's it. So always opt for the other one. So obviously we'll be going to one of the London hospitals for the first scan, because they do they check for Down's syndrome, and they can check for other things as well if you want to. And they take like a load of blood tests. They send it off to the lab that they've got there, and you just wait around. I think it's like a 2-hour appointment, and obviously wait around for the test to come back. Then that just tells you if you're low, then obviously there's no risk of Down syndromes or any like problems like that. And obviously if you're medium or high risk, then obviously whatever they say, you go from there. Obviously with Zach I was very low, so I'm hoping with this one it's going to be the same, guys. But yeah, it's something that, you know, I want to check, because that's something that's very important to me. So I don't mind doing a little bit of extra travelling as long as I know that the baby's going to be healthy and well. So we will be travelling to London at some point. I'm going to take Zach. It will be sort of beginning of June at some point, that scan. And we're going to be taking Zach because we're going to go on the train. And he hasn't been on a train since he was like a baby, so he's quite excited. So yeah, so that'll be quite cool. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, guys. This is my 8-week update, and I'll see you guys back at the 12 weeks and hopefully have a healthy baby to update you guys with. Hopefully a good scan picture. I mean, because like the last thing I'm going to say, guys, and like pregnant mummies and ladies, you'll know that obviously when you have to go to these appointments, you have to drink loads of water, which lifts the baby for the scan. And the first scan I had with Zach, oh my god, it so hurt, because they were like ramming the thing on your, like pushing it into your stomach, like obviously to try and get the picture up. But oh, it's literally like, okay, it's not painful in the sense that they're pushing it in, it's more painful because you're holding your wee. And like after, like, quick, run to the toilet. But yeah, so guys, I hope you liked it. Always leave a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, leave them below. Love to hear from you. Love you guys. And if you're already subscribers of mine and follow my normal vlogs, I'm really sorry I haven't been putting up many vlogs this past week or two. I know there's only been sort of here and there, but it's only literally down to just I've been feeling so I can't even say it, nauseous, guys, that like even just like talking like now, feeling very sick, and like walking around and like going out and doing a lot, it's just making me feel worse. So I'm sorry guys. I'm hoping to feel better the next coming weeks, so obviously there'll be more vlogs for you guys. But anyway, love you guys. Mwah.